The first round is slowly wrapping up, but we're jumping into the quarterfinals already, and spawning in the top right hand corner of Lockdown, we have the South Green Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss representing for this pro. It is Classic. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, we have his opponents. Yeah, I thought so. We have his opponent. We have the red Zerg player. The Zerg player himself representing Hokkaido T team. It is MiniZergUA. So, fun fact, Lockdown is a TLMC 22 map. Lockdown is not a part of this tournament map pool. I'll be a little bit more diligent with it when it comes to future lobbies, but it was a little bit chaotic when they just immediately just jumped into the game with no vetoes. We're 12 pooling, by the way. So after this game, I'll make sure to keep an eye out for what map they try to play on. Because yes, Lockdown is a TLMC 22 map. It is not a part of this tournament though. It's SMH. They were so close, papi. They were so close. So close. Ay. See in chat, Lelix versus Azura, the Protoss Italian Classico. See, I was looking at that before. I was looking at that. Ah, bellissimo, papi, bellissimo. We're missing Lorimbo, papi. We need Lorimbo in there. Lorimbo. And the Mega. Here we go. Here we go. For now, we're going to be opening up where we are rallying across the map as we speaking, and right, it's going to be the 12 pool lings are going to be flooding across. The probe scout does confirm the lings, does confirm the army, and we'll get eyes on MiniZerg is aware. Is aware. Behind this MiniZerg, he's droning. He's not going all in. He's not pulling the boys. So was he in the initial 12 pool, but again, not as committed, and the rescout does confirm the hatchery. So big scout for Classic. He does fully wall off. This is a big reaction here to the initial build of choice. A big reaction. But now he knows he can expand. Nice re-wall. And sets up the gateway. Second Zod has arrived. Now, the scariest part here for MiniZerg, as the Zealots defend well, they defend very nicely here against the army, and I forgot about the predictions. Yeah, if you're in the chat, it's Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. But from here, we're going to have not just one, we're going to have another Adept as well that we can counterattack, and this is going to be quite a bit to worry about here. MiniZerg, he has limited units. He has a queen. He has no lings left. He needs an army to deal with the counterattack with these units that are coming across the map. We got two Zealots. We got the Adept. Classic is coming. What is happening? What? why are we taking this expansion? I was like, what? Like, let's go. I was like, is the pylon blocking? No, we're good to expand here if we wanted to, but Classic, he's an animal. He's an animal, papi. Let's go. Just take our session wherever you want it. It's fine. It's like, why do these Zergs keep complaining about the unnatural natural? I just go for it just cause. Okay, sure. Why not Classic? Why not? Classic. As he moves that across the map, he trades very well here against these Zerglings. Down to 2. And from here, he can shade in. He can try to shade into a mineral line. He can also threaten MiniZerg. He's forcing out more lings. 8 more lings in production. And this just does so much damage here to the mineral line. All these lings could have been drones, right? There are how many lings going out so far? 19, 20 Zergling kills. 22, 23. Ah, God. As that's going to be 26 ling kills. Head up, shades away, shades into the mineral line. It does go for the drones, and we'll get one. Gets 2. Up. Not quite. Up. Gets 2. Go, Casito. Gets one more drone as well, so very efficient trades here from Classic. Behind this, he's setting up again on 2 bases with a really weird setup, but why not? It's fine. We're enjoying ourselves back. No. As the Oracle moves in. GG gets called with that Classic. He'll take game 1. He'll take a lead in the series. GG. And GG, well played. Classic again, who will take a lead, and it was just a really rough start, right? The initial 12 pool wasn't quite worth it. The follow-up was very wonky as well there for MiniZerg. It was a little bit shaky, a little bit wonky. GG. Alright, jumping into Void Storm. So good. So good boy jumping in. We're going to be jumping on in here, and looks like game 2 is going to be on Void Storm. It's going to be a Void Storm. Void Storm is another one of our TLMC map pools, a little bit smaller. It is a little bit smaller. More aggressive. We'll get into it. Does have a healing pad in the center. Let us go. On Memento. Bearing in mind this map was updated. There is a new version of Void Storm. And we'll get into some of the changes momentarily. We'll get there. Hopefully everything is okay. Beautiful. Meanwhile, when it comes to the rest of the tournaments, is slowly progressing here. It has been progressing. Looks like Azura takes down Lelix 2-0. Likewise, Art takes down Perceive 2-0 as well. So it looks like the lower half of the bracket is progressing quite nicely. Looks like we're still waiting for Shameless versus Maxmore to conclude. Either that, or they already did conclude, and they're already facing off against Nickrat on the European server. There's a high chance of that happening, as I believe all three of them are over on EU. Do believe. As we're jumping in. When it comes to this tournament here, we are favoring certain players. Your Classic is number 1 seed, Percival's number 2 seed. Cristiano has been looking a little bit shaky as of late, but I do want to still give props to Cristiano. Shameless, of course, he had his crazy performance in Monday Night Weekly last week, so he's also going to be like another X Factor. Nickrat, Art as well. There are definitely a lot of players here that can threaten the top players in the tournament, and we'll see if they can. We'll see if they do. So far, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Void Storm, we have the blue Protoss player. We have the South Korean Protoss. Representing Virtus Pro, it is Classic. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Ukrainian Zerg player. We have the Red Zerg representing Hokago T-Team. It is MiniZergUA. Let's go. Let's jump on in. Game 1, of course, we had the initial 12 for which did fall on its face, and the follow-up was very shaky there for MiniZerg. He had issues dealing with the aggression of Classic's follow-up. Meanwhile, welcome to Void Storm. Again, Void Storm has a shorter rush distance by ground, has very direct attack path as well, and of course, we have the central healing pad. Now, when it comes to the central healing pad, there is an air blocker that has been added to the center of the map to make sure that certain air units don't take full advantage of that, referring to Oracle Harass, referring to Banshee Harass, just air-based units in the early game in general, so they won't be able to take advantage. In the base version of this game, in the TLMC version of this map, there is no air blocker. That has been changed, it has been added. Likewise, the rocks have also been maneuvered as well. So there have been changes made here to Void Storm. Of course, inspired by Netherstorm, for those of you that are TBC aficionados. Shout out to logos. What's crazy, I don't think, I remember playing, you don't really spend a lot of time in Netherstorm. Like, there's not, in regards to the whole TBC experience. I know, like, Tempest Keep is there, but yeah, you don't really spend much time there, at least in my recollection, despite the unique aesthetic. I think the issue with Netherstorm is that there's no like daily hub there. Like there's dailies like in Blaze Edge. There's obviously in the Grand like World PvP. Shatrath is in Terracotta Forest, right? So like there's not much really reasons to be in Netherstorm. I feel feels bad, man. My 16-year-old WoW experience paying off as we're going for a proxy hatch. Very delayed, which is really weirding me out. So we had our initial hatch gas pool opener, standard opener into link speed, and then we have a random weird proxy hatch timing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Yesterday we had a devoid, a team kill, and void storm. Hey, there you go. Oh, the voids. Things they pick in. They catch out the adept. I believe Classic has no idea. Yeah, he has no idea what's going on. He's no idea of the all-in. Again, I'm assuming all-in because we're flooding Lings. Lings are amassing back at home. And what does this proxy hatcher really provide outside of reinforcement points? Like, because it's so late, like it's such a weird thing to throw in. Like, I don't fully understand what it does outside of like faster reinforcements, and I guess maybe proxy queen production across the map. Like we are walking across, that is true. At the same time, we have extra gateways being thrown down. Lings are revealed. No battery. Oh, just now being thrown down. Nice shade. Does shade back. Will escape. Lings against over the first gateway. They will force a cancel. Yeah, they force that cancellation. Cybercore's on the fire. Warp gate is not yet done. And we're going to break through. We're going to break through. That Cybercore is going to fall, and Warp Gate will not finish. Oh no, it's not going to finish up. It's not in time. Behind this, the spines are kind of coming, but there's no creep. God damn it. Yeah, there is no creep, but Oracles are going ham on the Zerglings. We break through the front door. Lings, they flood in, they get us around. 1, 2 adepts full, and we bust into the mineral line. We're going for the mineral line here. The battery's not yet done. There's the NG overcharge. The Oracles are doing what they can. We get in. He gets in. Probes are falling. Oh my god, the Oracles though, they go ham. They punish the Zerglings. This is okay damage. We need more than this. We need so much more than this though. There we go. Bust into the main. 10 probes. There is no tumor here, so we're a little bit limited in how far the side defense can go, but we're coming. Here comes the creep. The delayed spine rush. He gets on top of the gateway. Remember, there's no warp gate. True. There is no warp gate. The gateway goes down. We need more creep. Keep going. Casito, papi, casito. I'm loving the use of Spore, because once again, that does zone away the Oracles at least. Tries to. Yep. The Queen does overextend. Yeah, the Queen is hunted down. Does get an Oracle. Gets one. Gets one Oracle. There's still 3. There's still 3 Oracles left. You can see ideally the things that want to they won't pull back the army into range of the spores. Spores are pushing forward. There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 spore crawlers and a queen. MiniZerg, can he do this? The Oracle. The Oracles, they take a lot of damage. The pylons are going down. Yeah, break through the pylons, forcing the re-wall. Sparkle is moving forward. We're moving in, but there's what, 4 batteries behind this. Jesus. That's a lot of batteries, all powered by 1 pylon. Yeah, just 1 pylon here, left hand side. Ladies, they get on top of the gateway. Void Ray has arrived, going for the Spore. Ooh, and it's going to be a close fight. The Queens, they do help. They support. The Void Ray goes down. He gets the Void Ray. We're doing it. We're so close. Get the Artosis pylon, papi. It's on its own. As things are trickling into their deaths here, the Oracles, they shut down the Zerglings. At least the ones in the mineral line. Once again, the Cybercore goes down. I want to say that we've done it. Like MiniZerg, he has done it. Breaking through the front door, busting into the main. The Oracles, they just have such limited energy. Like, what can they do? They're out of energy. He gets in. Yeah, it does break on in, and this is critical damage. Game-ending damage is 1 Void right here. The Voids are forced to fight. The Lings, they will overwhelm. They kill every single probe in the main. And this really weird timing, it works out. GG gets called, and we're going to the ace match. GG. Whew. GG, well played. MiniZerg. Again, a really weird, a really awkward like proxy hatchery timing with the all-in. I was concerned that the creep wouldn't be within range to allow for the side defense to do anything, but actually, based on that hatchery placement, there was enough room for the spine core to move up and to actually burrow within range of the wall. It was only like 3 hexes, like there wasn't really much space there, but they did make use of that space. They did get within range of the wall. We were able to proxy a queen, spread creep, and eventually push in towards the bases. More importantly, a warp gate was denied. That was, of course, a big moment. Was no warp gates, no reinforcements, and everything just snowballed out of control. GG, well played. With that, we're getting into the ace match. Let's go. And MiniZerg, can he pull off the upset? Can he cheese out Classic? Cheese him out. Oh no. We'll see if he can. See if he can, man. One more game is all he needs. And we're jumping into Defender's Lab. Spawning in the top right hand corner of Defender's Lab, we have the blue Protoss player, the blue Protoss himself representing First Pro. It is Classic. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the red Zerg player, the Ukrainian Zerg representing Hokago T-Team. Bringing us back, forcing the ace match with a crazy all-in. It is MiniZergUA. So game 1, it was a 12 pool. Game 2, it was a 2-base all-in with a delayed spine rush. Game 3, what's it going to be? 2-base Roach all in, 3-base Hydra all in, 2-base Muta, Link Nidus all in. What is it gonna be? Yes, that MiniZerg. We're here to find out. So far, we are going to be opening up. Welcome one and all to Defender's Lab. Defender's Lab does have a pretty robust initial 3 and 4 base setup. I say initial. We have seen that this area here outside of the natural is a little bit more accessible, a little bit more abusable. It is just quite large. It's just quite large and quite difficult to defend a location here outside of the natural base. We'll see if that does come into play. Likewise, we do have on top of that speed zones. We have speed zones throughout the center to help when it comes to rotations back and forth across the map. We have rocks and steam vents through the center, which can eventually be opened up to break through the center of the map as well to push into the bases. In general, though, this does, I want to say, favor a more mid to late game play. But in saying that, MiniZerg is going for non-stop all-ins, and I feel like that trend will continue. I mean, he's up against one of the best Protoss players in the world. He's up against like literally top two Protoss in the world. So I don't blame him for being very chaotic, and it's kind of working. Can we do it again? Now, I'm sure moving forward, Classic is going to be very safe. I'm sure he's going to be very careful, very safe, and might be overly safe as well. You can maybe try to mind game Classic, try to fake it all in, and be a little bit greedier instead. It would be a risk to take, but I feel like against Classic, you have to take risks, right? Whether it's hyper aggression or hyper greed, risks need to be taken. Show us what you got. I went for a Coke as well. Yeah, it's crazy. Happens even to the best. I mean, as a reminder, last year, what happened to Hero and GSL? He got cannon rushed by Zaun. Like even the best Protoss player in the world, even he dies to cannon rushes. Like hyper aggression and cheese. Like, hey, you can get some cheeky wins out. You can pull it off. You can even take a series. Yeah. It happens. Adds it up to Shaded. Shades into the bases. That's from the middle line. So far getting one drone. Nice pick off. Gets one. Does get one worker. Adept does shade away. And we're going to be reinforcing. So far, it's a better start here for Classic. Behind us, we have an early Evo Chamber to plus on melee for MiniZerg, setting up for the mid game. Like, despite the hyper aggression hit that we've seen so far to MiniZerg, this looks like more mid game play. Looks like we're calming things down. Do shade in. They commit. Getting 1, 2, getting to 3. Oh, this is getting out of hand here. 3 drone kills. Ay. Yeah, 3 drones and a gas geyser. Do we get another? Ooh, 4 drones! 4 drones and a cancellation. Ay. And we're not done. Oh, no. The Oracle goes in. The Spore is not yet done. They're getting 2 extra workers, 6 in total. This is getting out of hand. It's getting rid of hands. Bearing in mind adepts that go down, so there's going to be less to defend back at home. There's no adepts to defend the third base. Lings, they move in. And can we force a cancel? Going for the pylon. Yeah, just going for the pylon and going for something more secure. Oracles, they turn back around, and the pylon should fall. So nice pick up here. Sniping a pylon, canceling one of the adepts, and keeping the Oracles busy. Behind this, we have an early Baneling Nest here by MiniZerg. Interesting. This is quite early. Likewise, Twilight Council's thrown down at a decent early aggressive timing. We're leaning more towards early Blink. You have early Blink, there's a Forge, Blink, +1. A more standard mid-game. Based on the timing of this Twilight Council, there is a chance that instead of Blink, it's going to be Charge. There is a chance. And we're committing. No drones. Yeah, no drones, no saturation. Now we see why there's an early Baneling Nest. It's for the Bane Bust. MiniZerg is going for the Bane Bust. He's banking Lings inside the Bane. He's going for the all-in. One way or the other. Either he kills Classic or he dies trying. Is it going to be Charge or Blink? We're getting a 4th Oracle. Oh my god. Yeah, 4th Oracle's on the way. That's going to excel against Massling Bane. It is going to be early Blink. But there are 4 Oracles. The pulsar beams, they're going to be crazy. Oracles are being active. Banelings are being set up ahead of time. Assuming these are morphing into Banelings. Queen gets caught. Oracles are revealed. Show us what you got. No? Yes? Up! No, okay, Banelings on the right hand side, never mind. Banelings are morphing in, and the base goes down. Yeah, the base goes down. But this does spend a lot of energy from these Oracles. Remember, the Oracles, they need their energy to defend back at home. We need that energy. Here we go. We're getting a secondary wall. We're trying to, at least. As here come the Banelings, we're going to be rolling in. There is a battery. Stalkers, they can tank, by the way. They can... Fun fact, the Cybercore is killed before the Stalker. The Stalker takes, what, 11 Banelings to kill the Stalker even without the battery. And we're holding. Yeah, we're holding. We're shutting this down. The Link Bane Bust, it's not quite working. He does get the gateway, though. Okay. Takes down the gateway. Takes down the Stalkers as well. We're breaking through. We're running out of Zerglings. Yeah, we're running out. Ooh, one Baneling connection to the mineral line. Crazy connection. Okay. Decent economic damage, but we need more than this. Yes, 10 probe kills. Our Classic is still up 20 workers. Yeah, this is still not good enough. Still rallying across the map. Lings, they flood in towards the 3rd. But there's a battery. Yeah, there's a battery. There's war pins. Oracles, they respond. And GG gets called. The all-in fails, and Classic, he will claim the series 2-1, advancing on to the semi-finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played, congratulations. Classic, you will claim the series. Shout out to MiniZerg for making a series out of it. Here in Game 3, I mean, Bane Busts are very unpopular against Protoss for a reason. Like, Stalkers are so hefty, so robust. It takes, what, 11 Banelings to kill a Stalker, with the help of the battery as well. It was the Gateways and Cybercore that went down before the Stalker, fun fact. And eventually broke through, but we committed so much to breaking down that wall. It was also really unfortunate that Classic had an extra Oracle. Remember, Classic went up to 4, not 3, he went up to 4 Oracles, so he had an extra Oracle, extra DPS in the sky, and with that he was able to clean up the Lings, clean up the Banelings, minimal losses. GG well played. Lost 11 probes, but still had plenty of workers left. And with that, Classic will claim the series. Still back and forth though. Shout out to MiniZerg for making a series out of it, as we can catch up with the bracket and figure out what's going on. Where are we? For now, Classic is waiting in the semifinals for the winner of the next series. As I mentioned previously, I think there's a high chance that Shameless is already playing against Nicaract. It's a very high chance. We'll head over. We'll head on over. Otherwise, we have Percival. Percival is up against Azura in the quarterfinals. And we have Christiana. Christiana is up against Art, also in the quarterfinals as well. Here we go. So the quarterfinals are underway. And I can confirm that Shameless and Nicaract are mid-series.